All right, so I want to take a minute to review these questions that you'll see on the FSA where you might be finding the product because you're multiplying and you have to find the missing number. Now, I always tell my students one of the easiest ways to do this if you're completely stuck, right, and you can't remember the inverse of multiplication is to just look at your answer choices, right? All you would have to do is plug the 6 in, okay, and do 412 times 63 and see if you get that. If not, cross it out. 43 times 412, see if you get that. If not, cross it out. 53 times 412, cross it out if you don't get it. And then obviously if we're putting a 0 here, 412 times 3 doesn't seem like it's going to equal 21,000. That's not really reasonable, so we can cross that out from the beginning. So just plugging those numbers in and trying them out. But if we don't have these answer choices, right, I'm going to cross them all out. If we don't have these answer choices, right, what would we do? Well, we know the opposite or the inverse of multiplication is division, right? So we can actually take our product, 21,836, and divide by 412. And what we'll get is this number, okay? But we'll get the whole thing instead of just 3. So when you divide this all out, right, you're going to underline 2. Does 412 go into 2? No. Does it go into 21? No. 218? No. 2,183? Yes. You'll have to use some guess and check in order to do partial product, and you should get 53, okay, as your quotient, and you know then the first number is going to be 5, so C. But if you have the answer choices, just plug them in just to make sure. It's an easier way of doing it, and you'll afford less mistakes because this is pretty challenging. But if you do not have these choices right here, remember, you can always do the inverse and take your product and divide by one of your multipliers, 412.